Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Thanks. So obviously there's been a lot of anticipation and expectation leading up to your first game. What WNBA player do you measure yourself up against and resemble the most on the court?
I grew up watching Diana Taurasi, and I've always wanted to be just like her. She is the greatest scorer of all time, over 11,000 points and counting, and it just doesn't get any greater than that. And I like to score too, so it gives me something to shoot for.
You just mentioned an incredible player who's had a legendary career. Have you had a chance to interact with them? And did they give you any meaningful advice?
I did. We have the same agent, and we met at an event. She gave me her number and said, text her anytime, and I have. The best advice she's given me so far, it made me laugh. She said, stay humble off the court, not on it. She should copyright that. I told her.
Yeah, that's great advice. On another note, there's been a lot of hype about your draft class coming into the league. You've played against Caitlin Clark in club-level basketball and in college. How will that rivalry continue in the WNBA?
I'm a Caitlin Clark fan myself, like, for real. There were times when we were playing against each other that I would just be shaking my head at one of her logo three-pointers or some shot. She makes you do that. But she also makes you want to work hard and give her everything you got. And I love going up against players like that. And I'm going to love competing against Caitlin every time we meet in the WNBA.
Coming from where you
I'm used to big crowds and rabid fans.
So for casual fans and
I mean, they should know.
Okay, so last question. If you could...
I don't really care about individual accolades.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my new. Oh yeah. Hey, I find a loophole. I found one. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. And my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce in it. You know how I rock, I pass the don't ask if one up top. We at the Angelino at the top. If I don't introduce the she going, go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lemon course, I'm on Deuce Block. He run now for sport, we off the court. They hating, that's of course. Them bum poor, sponsoring no. Got money, we want more. I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Yeah, park Ferraris in the ghetto. 21. Real used to re-up with them. Miss them with that. About my dollar color like on Creflo. Say you then when why you careful? Block, that's easy. Turn on. Y'all be eating noodles, we sit down and eat sashimi. Facts. You say you a gangster, just be like that when you see me. You can ask the odds, we know forgiving. Free
I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
I watch the moon all the time thinking about you.
I watched the moon tonight and it was red. I wanna live together till we dead. I tell myself that I can change. Remind myself to not complain. But our love is not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. Tell me that you leave on. You go right now and I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the drive. Not the same, but our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now and I ain't lost myself and then I made my bedroom. Sitting back thinking got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm trying to get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. The red, but our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now and I ain't not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now and I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the drive.
And now, the presentation of the award ceremony. Get loud for the champions, Las Vegas. The head coach is Becky Hammond. Kirsten Bell.
WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Las Vegas Aces. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. And we're just kicking off this season, so let me ask you two, what are you most excited about?
I love seeing how new players fit into their teams. Lots of interesting moves this offseason, but now we get to see how the pieces actually come together.
Yeah, you know, for me, it's all about the rookies. I mean, lately it seems like every draft class has been absolutely loaded, so it's fun to see how they adjust to the pro game.
It's the Aces to start out. Here's Lloyd. Rebounded by Copper. Back in 2021, Jewel Lloyd put up 22 points in a quarter, a WNBA record.
Yeah, she did it in September of that year against the Mercury. Then in 2023, Lloyd leading the WNBA at almost 25 points per game. So we're talking about maybe the best scorer in the league.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Lloyd. Gray outside. 6 to shoot. Parker ties the screen. And Chelsea Gray gets the 3.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
Pass to Brown. Court Queen. Gray defending. A shot by Taurasi. No good. Jackie Young on the wing. She's covered by Copper. Jackie Young on the wing. Outside Lloyd. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Thomas. Over to the left wing. Court Queen with it. Now Young defending. And it's Court Queen missing. Outside Young. Wilson outside. The tray. Brown grabs the board. And the Mercury with possession. Now here's Court Queen. Back to Copper. Court Queen. And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I mean, if you're a defender, you have to know where Taurasi is at all times, especially when she's roaming around the perimeter.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
And another miss by Las Vegas. Now here's Court Queen. Gray defending. The Aces trailing.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots from 12. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Now here's Court Queen. And she makes good on the layup.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Pass to Gray. Puts it up from 15. Brown grabs the board.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Now here's Court Queen. Gray defending. Court Queen, that's good.
Heads-up play by Taurasi. You see the poise, you see the vision, and that's why she's one of the league's best at dishing the rock.
Now here's Gray. She's got 5. Wilson in the post. She's covered by Thomas. Wilson no good. Here's Court Queen. Out to Tarasi. Thomas a screen. The 3 ball. Tarasi can't get it to go. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Young for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Court Queen. Drills the 3-pointer.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
And here are the Aces now. It's a 5-point game. Gray outside. Unloads from 13 feet. That shot, no good. And here's Court Queen for 3. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that does it for the first quarter. Mercury out in front, leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what do you guys think about the Mercury here in this? so here's Phoenix, leading by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lloyd. That's her first foul.
Team foul.
Three from the inbound. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Now Gray. She's got 5. They get it back. Gustafson gets the bucket.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Connects from three-point range.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Well, Megan Gustafson was the original star from Iowa, scoring 28 points per game as a senior.
Yeah, she didn't get, the hype of the latest Iowa star, Caitlin Clark. Megan, though, was a National Player of the Year herself, and the lefty has been a quality WNBA player.
Barassi can't get it to go. Here's Las Vegas. They trail by 6. Lloyd, good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Working over this defense. Lloyd can beat you from all 3 levels.
Pass to Sabali. Court Queen with it. From downtown, and Taurasi is good for 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
And here's Lloyd. Shoots over Whitcomb. And it's Lloyd missing. And so here's Phoenix. Out to the wing. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. When you think about Phoenix Mercury basketball, Diana Taurasi is the first player that comes to mind.
DT's been in the Valley of the Sun since 2004, never leaving for another organization. She's been here so long. A few of her current teammates were in preschool when she joined Phoenix.
Back to Wilson. Gray outside. Wilson. Lloyd from long range. Another miss by Jewel Lloyd.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's been the result for her over and over. I mean, she just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Taurasi. From deep, the three-pointer is on target.
With a beautiful outside stroke, Taurasi strikes fear in the eyes of her opponents.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. The shot's just not dropping for her today.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Court Queen, shot clock at 5 from the arc. Diana Taurasi, and that's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
And the Aces call time here. And the Mercury making a change here. Wilson outside. Pass to Evans. Lloyd. Shoots over Whitcomb. And Lloyd gets it to go.
I love the confidence from Lloyd. It's really what makes her so dangerous offensively.
Here's Court Queen. She's got 14. Fires it. And the Mercury tack on 2 more.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these 2 teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Not enough on that one as it misses. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Wilson outside. Gustafson with it. Sabali's there. Here's Evans. Offensive rebound. Wilson. And can't cash in from close range.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Mercury out front, leading by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. And you look at Court Queen, what a contribution.
How about her scoring in the first half? She looked like a very different player today, an elite player.
Yeah, and she's been a pleasant surprise for them, that's for sure. She really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
Pass to Taurasi. Now Court Queen. Takes the 3. Taurasi's shot is off.
One of the most amazing stories in all of sports is the fact that Diana Taurasi is still a top scorer and a top player.
I mean, she turns 42 this year. She went first overall back in 2004, back when Blake was in preschool. A lot of her teammates were in diapers back then. DT's commitment to the game is unmatched. It's just really special to get to watch her play still. They're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Wilson sets a screen. There's Lloyd with the 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Well, we are seeing why Lloyd was dubbed the Gold Mamba. He's got the mentality to answer right back.
Now here's Court Queen. Guarded closely. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now. Nothing but money for them to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
Rossi, left side. Out to the left wing. From past the arc. And the call will be against Brown. That is her first foul of the game. Now here's Gray. She's got 7. Pass to Young. Back to Gray. Young, 6 on the shot clock. Wilson the screen. There's the 3. Young's shot is off.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And 2023 was a frustrating season for the Mercury, a 9-31 record.
The second worst record in team history as they missed the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. They were dead last in defensive rating. So if you want to talk about a big improvement, it's got to start there.
Now here's Court Queen. Guarded by Young. Pass to Thomas. Here's Court Queen.
And here's Thomas, looking for her first basket still in this one. And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. It's good from long range.
She is absolutely killing it from outside.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gray right side, puts up a three, bangs home the trifecta.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half.
Their snipers are starting to do their thing, and that's really going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Good on the triple.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
Gray outside. Parker Tyus. She's covered by Brown. Gray, no good. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Court Queen. She's guarded closely. Shots good by Taurasi.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Here's Gray. Chelsea Gray missing again. Pass to Taurasi. Now here's Court Queen. Brown with it. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. Fires the three. Taurasi can't get it to go.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Copper outside. Pass to Court Queen. And here's Taurasi. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Court Queen with it. She got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mercury out in front, up 19. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Outside Evans. Fires from deep. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Evans showing the quick release. Had to get it away before the D can get her.
Now Court Queen. Back to Whitcomb. Copper. Pass to Court Queen. Launches a three. Knocks down the three ball.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Team foul.
Now here's Evans. She's guarded by Court Queen. This one for three. Evans misses. And it's the Mercury with the ball. Pass to Whitcomb. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. No good with the wing jumper.
She's had an off game, but her team has been able to pick up the slack and get it done here today.
And it's Dana Evans with the triple.
Well, straight up, the defense, they cannot let Evans get breathing room, but this is going to happen from deep.
Got a piece of it. Fast break, Las Vegas. Finished off the break.
A nice fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was, guys. Just so pretty.
The pass, the dunk, everything.
Pass to Court Queen. Fires for three. And again, Phoenix no good. Here's Evans. Another three for Las Vegas.
They're on track here in the second half after a very shaky first. Their field goal percentage is steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And so here's Phoenix. 11-point game. Up top to Rossi. From the stripe. And the basket is good.
She's really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
Outside Young. Gray outside. The three. Rebounded by Copper.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Pass to Taurasi. And stolen by Lloyd. And now the Aces on the break. Here's Young. No good with the layup. And so here's Phoenix. 13-point lead. Here's Court Queen. That three off the mark. Here's Las Vegas. Young with it. Now guarded by Copper. Chelsea Gray for three. No good.
Another good rebound. And we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Brown. Court Queen. Taurasi right side. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Court Queen. Gray defending. Thomas. Here's Court Queen. The three is up. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Mercury as Phoenix retains possession. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Copper. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
A bruiser in the painted area. Wilson also has a soft touch.
Here's Court Queen. Back to Taurasi. Pass to Court Queen. Here's Copper. Now here's Court Queen. Off target from outside. Wilson left side. Outside Lloyd. Sinks the three-pointer.
Strong awareness from Wilson. She knows that opponents lock in on her, so she's happy to dish and keep her teammates involved.
Out to Taurasi. Copper up top. Thomas outside. Court Queen. Taurasi outside. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer Jackie Young. Las Vegas the rebound. Now here's Court Queen. She's guarded closely. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
What can I say? I'm hard to deal with. See that man a day.
Hey, you had a tall task going up against Aja Wilson, her team, so early in the season. But you had a good game overall. Did it take you a minute to settle in and adjust?
Yeah, I watched Asia and other great players when I was growing up, but getting on the court with him, it's kind of a shock to the system. But I woke up right after she swatted the ball down my throat, I'll tell you that. Got it together real fast. But I thought I played better after that. Didn't get blocked.
Your team needed a big performance from you on both sides of the ball against Chelsea Gray.